that. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Hey, it's Jason with Tezak Cook, and I'm hanging out with Tom Tezak today. He's the owner of Maui BBQ Grills, and we can't wait to make some pizzas with our new ALFA Futuro 2. That's what we got.
When we were deciding to carry pizza ovens at our store, we looked at a bunch of different brands, and when we found the ALFA, it was like, hands down. They just do such a beautiful job. They're made in Italy. We're gonna fire it up and teach you how to cook with wood.
I'm stoked.
We got the door that comes off. Set that here for right now. When you get a brand new ALFA oven, it comes with this extra fire block. This comes out. They may crack at some point in time. That's why they give us an extra one. So now we got our 4 fire blocks in there. That's what we use. First of all, you want to get the right size wood. We use Kiave here in Hawaii, also known as mesquite. One of the tricks is having the wood be the right size. If it doesn't go all the way in, it makes it really difficult. A lot of places online will sell these wood wool balls.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen these before. They're soaked with wax. Yeah, don't use them. They suck. The thing that you want to use, a product called fat wood. They get really hot and they're the best thing for lighting, getting your burn to light, because the Kiave is really, really hard to get started.
Put yourself a little fire extinguisher out just in case. Just in case our man over here, you know, gets a little excited with his Kiave wood.
They say you can just use 2 pieces of fat wood, but I'm really impatient.
Yeah, you
want to throw the door on it just for a few minutes. So I like to cook my pizzas around 600 degrees, 650. So we'll let that get hot.
So let's make a Hawaiian pizza.
I love it.
All right.
Let's do it.
So we're just gonna slice up some of this Maui gold, go around the sides, get some of this peel off, little tiny cubes. Sweet Maui onion.
I love it. So we're going to use some semolina.
Semolina.
And you can use cornmeal. Semolina has got a little bit more texture to it, so when you put it on the peel, it allows it to slide. All right, then we're going to get a dough. We've had the dough sitting out for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
and you're going to take this, and you see it's got a little bit of a crust, but you're going to just work that. Keep doing that. You want to be careful not to put a hole in it.
You don't throw yours in the air?
No. Yeah, there you go.
Here, you do it. You show me what you got. So you've been doing this for a while. You make pizzas all the time.
So I'm letting gravity help.
Oh, and you're letting it stretch, but yeah.
Yeah, letting gravity help a little bit.
I was worried about it. So I'm making my own marinara sauce to go with this. So I took some time, roasted up some tomatoes, some garlic. I roasted the garlic. I'll just squeeze that in there. And then we'll just slide all the rest of this in here. Get our emulsifier out. This will take a couple seconds. I know you cook all the time.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this wood.
Oh, you're just moving it over.
I'm just moving it over to the side, yeah. And then we're going to take your brush.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
Easy peasy.
So now we got the deck is all clear.
Oh yeah, that's hot. It's hot in there.
It cooks quick. Just a little. You don't want to put too much sauce. When you first start learning how to use your oven, you don't want to go heavy on the sauce, because that can sometimes create a little bit of problems. That's plenty.
And then I'm going to get some of this barbecue sauce over here. A little underneath.
I love it. How can you go wrong with that?
Look at this beautiful ham.
That is. Where'd you get that?
It's almost ready. We're gonna throw it in. This is my son Corbin. Tom.
Hey, Corbin, nice to meet you, man.
We're gonna get the handy dandy cleaver back out.
I love that.
And we're just gonna easy little slices. I'll just slap it on. Take these little onions, and we'll just do a couple little rings.
Beautiful.
We got some mozzarella in here.
You know what I use? Pepper jack. When you're making your own pizza at your house,
you use whatever
you do whatever you want.
You just kind of look in your refrigerator and go, "Can I make a pizza out of that?"
All right.
All right. Well, let me know when the pizza's done. Thank you.
Sure. Typical kid.
Yeah. So that's 435 over here and 585 in the back. So we want to be careful not to go too far back. We'll keep it up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this pizza. So right now, see, before I even go to get it off there, you can see how it's moving. I want to make sure that the pizza is actually moving on the peel. When the semolina flour hits that deck, it's going to spark a little bit. Not to worry though. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
On the edges, you'll start to see where there's hot spots and not hot spots.
Yeah. Now you see it starting to get brown on one side, right?
So you just turn it like that. You just
You
sort
do
of
a
work
quarter
it,
turn
just a
and
little
just kinda
quarter
work
turn
it.
and work it around.
See, the ideal thing about having an oven and then starting to cook is you always have somebody else come over and do it. And then you just kind of sit here and you relax and you wait for that pizza to show up so you can eat it.
So I want to go for the cheese to be a little bit bubbly, making sure though that I'm not burning the bottom.
Oh, here comes the vulture.
Oh, welcome back. Did you wash your hands because you got a little dirty and you eat that ham?
Yeah.
So sometimes what'll happen is when the deck is too hot, sometimes I'll just do that.
Just lift it off.
Lift it off. Look at that.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh brother.
Throw it
you
right
want
on
me
there.
to drop right here?
Oh yeah, look at that. A little cilantro. We'll just shave a little off there. I think that's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw a couple of these little
Pepper flakes.
pepper flakes on.
Oh, that cilantro smells so good.
Oh, doesn't it?
Yes. So I got some Little Beach hot sauce. We call it heat sauce, actually.
Heat sauce.
So this is one of the brands. It's Maui Flavor Wave that we sell through our Maui BBQ Grill store. This is a mango hot sauce, and it's not real hot.
It's not really hot. Oh yeah, it's got the crisp.
All right.
Let's just. Oh yeah, hear that?
Plus we got the vulture who just showed up.
I know.
We want some for us.
I'm sure we can find some more vultures. Let's see what we got here.
Heck yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's perfect. And the crust feels great. Mmm.
As I said before, it doesn't suck.
Damn.
God, that's good. You know what I like? I like all the different layers of flavor we had in it. I mean, the pineapple is really cool because it gives you that little sweetness at the end, but I really like the barbecue sauce, the marinara sauce. I mean, obviously, it's amazing.
The marinara sauce is spectacular.
Yeah.
But
I think the heat sauce makes
the
it.
heat sauce, and I think it's the heat sauce, the barbecue sauce, I mean, the cilantro, I think all of the combo, and it's all because of this bad boy over here. This bad boy making us pizza.
Fired up.
Amazing pizza. I know, right? All right, so now we're going to make the traditional Neapolitan. You get the
Okay, you want me to get the dough rolled out?
Yeah, you do that. Boom. I want these long slices like that.
Our oven's getting nice and hot again. I had to put a little bit more wood in there, Jason.
Then we're going to take some of this basil.
So this one, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch the edge on the crust a little bit.
Oh yeah, you do that.
Just to make it a
Because
little
that
bit,
makes it more
bit more of a crust.
more
and that's
traditional.
More traditional. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Going to spread it out a little. So we're going to throw the
Look at that.
cheese on. Basil.
Oh, we're going to get the Parmesan.
The Parmesan.
All right, so just keep it to the left a little bit, and we'll let the bottom get hard.
You trust
crispy.
me, huh? You trust
no,
me?
I don't, but
I know.
it's your show again. You know,
Okay, right.
Beautiful.
Like that?
That's it.
Banging.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to put the whole pizza peel underneath it and then walk it around. There you go.
I think I've made a mistake though.
Why?
Which is putting the basil on top. Because
Oh, you know,
I'm seeing it getting crispy and brown.
Yeah,
and
you
cooked
probably
up.
should put the basil on afterwards. Yeah, do it like you mean it. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't just
Can't just like.
pretend you're going to do this. Hold it up so we're cooking the top because the bottom's pretty good now because we want that cheese to get
Want
melted.
the cheese to melt, which we see part of it really going crazy over there.
Jason, you did
Looks
it,
good.
but I agree with you on the basil.
Yeah,
We're
the
going to
basil
throw We're going to throw some more basil on there.
Yeah, I mean it'll be crunchy, which is fine.
Yeah.
But that's not really what you want for basil.
Cut that thing up. Let's try it. Look at that. Too hot? Is it safe?
Excellent pizza.
Oh,
Oh, the vulture's back.
that is awesome.
Back.
All right, there you go, vulture. Be
right.
careful. It might be a little hot. You never know. And what I like about the Neapolitan is it's a simple pizza. You know,
Totally.
doesn't have a ton of ingredients. The ALFA is like the oven.
Yeah, it's good.
They're just the bomb.
We're gonna make a spicy sausage, and we're gonna use some of Aloha Link's Portuguese sausage.
I'm excited to try
I'm
this.
excited because these guys have been making sausage for 30 years locally here on Maui. So this is already cooked because it's been smoked. I'm cutting little slices so that way it really cooks up fast. So I think we're gonna do a little jalapeno on there. I think I'm just gonna cut down the center. We got white cheddar,
Okay.
and we're gonna have some like regular sharp cheddar. They're both sharp cheddars. Let's get this Maui brew. Maui
Cheers to
brew
that.
right
Here's
there.
some beer and pizza.
I mean, come on.
Beer and pizza on Maui.
Put a little marinara sauce on there, right? We got some barbecue sauce.
I'm gonna just
We're
drizzle
just
that
gonna-
on there.
So I just made these little half rings of these jalapenos.
And that's why you're wearing the gloves.
Yes, I'm
Because
wearing the gloves.
you wear
'cause-
contacts and
Yeah, it's not a good idea to be touching jalapenos.
throw some cheese on there.
Okay, we'll do a little combo. We'll go like that.
All right.
Go like that.
So you want to be careful how much cheese you put on. Like when we did the Neapolitan, you know, we had a lot of thick cheese,
lot
and
of
it was
thick
a little
cheese.
bit more difficult to manage.
Right.
Manage that. See,
Little
remember we
Parmesan?
talked about how now this is sticking a little bit.
Throw a little Parmesan on
So
there.
now I got to do a little bit of work on that. So what I want to
You
do
gotta
is,
slide some of that underneath there, yeah.
yeah. If you didn't do that and you went to put it in the oven, that
would-
sticks and it just.
Grilling and chilling, buddy.
All right.
All right, let's get it in there.
But
it's
we
burning
can
over
see
there.
it's already getting hot. See now it's already getting really hot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting crispy. 2 hands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, look at that. That looks good. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take your
Tomatillo. This is our guardrails.
Guardrails, yes.
And this
Tomatillo.
is a little bit hotter. Oh, the vulture's back. You heard hot sauce and you said, I gotta try some of
Let me
this.
slice that out.
Exactly. Oh wow,
Damn, that's good.
that's
Wow.
fantastic. Wow.
All the Portuguese sausage.
Really good. Just
And then-
a little bit of jalapeno.
Yep. Wow, this could be on the menu at any wood-fired pizza
yeah.
oven.
That is so good. And the Aloha links, man. I'm also tasting the barbecue sauce we
Yes,
put on there
that's
too.
what it is too.
So awesome. All right, you're gonna make another Neapolitan, right?
We're gonna change it up a little.
We're changing this one up. We're doing gluten-free.
Right.
Normally, I make my own gluten-free dough, but we're cheating today.
Okay.
We're
Fabiani's.
cheating. Fabiani's makes some gluten-free dough,
and
so-
it's spectacular.
and it's amazing.
And this time we're using cornmeal because we're doing gluten-free instead.
This might absorb a little bit more of
I think it
sauce.
might.
I think we might need to have a couple of spoons.
Well,
yeah. The
basil-
When do we want to put that
We
on?
want to put that on when it comes out.
After it's done,
So
right?
it's fresh, so you get
Fresh
that smell.
and ready to go. Okay,
Yes,
so we'll
so
wait
we're-
on that. So we're going to slice up some mozzarella. No?
Yeah, one more right there, I think. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
And then you want to parm it.
Let's put a little parm on there.
Yep. And now we're gonna see how that
We're going to
goes.
see how the gluten-free reacts.
Right.
Right? It's interesting because it's almost like it was already a cooked kind of dough.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think there,
I
expert?
think it's looking pretty darn good.
All right, let's try it out. Let's pull it.
So definitely a different look.
Okay, so we got a little basil.
I'm back.
Geez, your timing is just amazing.
It's amazing.
If you could only eat one thing, like if you were a dog and you could only get one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I feel like this pizza is
For me, it's pizza.
pretty
I mean, if I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, it'd be like, give me pizza.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, and
And beer. Beer pizza.
Alden salt.
And then we'll drizzle a little olive oil on there. Got a
Drizzle.
Got a little wild.
Geez, I wonder what a rainstorm looks like in his
I
mind.
know, right? Oh, it's crunching.
We're gluten-free.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed.